kicked up in my boots, a little letting my loose, a little hell yeah in my yaw. And I can't help but win from the outside looking in. I got a clean bass tracker in the yard, I got a membership card at the bar, 212s turned up, thump thump, and in the backseat, living on She's Gone country songs of whiskey. And I got free bird, free and back row gone, everything I ever wanted all along. I got it all wrong. I got it all wrong. Be careful what you wish for, you just might get it. Cause now I'm a believer, the grass ain't always greener, and better ain't always different. Living this redneck dream come true, but I just wish I had you. I got a clean bass tracker in the yard, I got a membership card at the bar, 212s turned up, thump thump, and in the backseat, living on She's Gone country songs of whiskey. And I got free bird, free and back row gone, everything I ever wanted all along. I got it all wrong. I got it all wrong, so wrong. I got it, yeah, I got it all. I got it all wrong. And I'd give it, yeah, I'd give it all for you to come back home. I got a clean bass tracker in the yard, I got a membership card at the bar, 212s turned up, thump thump, and in the backseat, living on She's Gone country songs of whiskey. And I got free bird, free and back row gone, everything I ever wanted all along. I got it all wrong. I got it all wrong, so wrong. I got it all wrong, it's so wrong. I got it all wrong.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
Lights down, ballroom band kicked off, a neon moon, and I met her in the middle of the dance floor. Didn't take long, by the end of the song I was gone before I even knew what I was in for. Didn't get her name, but I knew it was something pretty. She was two-stepping into my heart when I said, baby, if you love anything like you dance, darling, if you kiss anything like you sip Bacardi, your touch is as hot as those moves that you got on that dance floor, then I want more. Yeah, I'm spinning like a record already, free falling like Tom Petty. Don't know if I can stand it, baby. Already going last call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like, if you love anything like you dance, darling. Another song, another round. Said you got me so high that I can't come down. Just watching you do your thing. And my mind's wondering what it might be like. And if you got plans for later on tonight, if you love it. call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like, if you love anything like you dance, darling. Your touch is as hot as those moves that you got on that dance floor. Then I won't go. Yeah, I'm spinning like a record already. Free falling like Tom Petty. Don't know if I can stand it, baby. Already going last call crazy. Gonna finish what you started. If you love anything like, if you love anything like you dance, darling.
His name is Ray Fulcher. We just followed each other on TikTok, and I just messaged him to let him know his music is being played right now. That is called Anything Like You Dance, and before that, another great song called I Got It All. Welcome to Today's Country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. I got it all when it comes to the best in new indie country music. 3 times as much tonight. We play 3 songs from every artist on the playlist all show long. That's how we do it on Triple Play Thursday. No other radio show out there in the world is doing one like this. We're going to do it tonight. And we've got a couple of great radio interviews coming up as well. In the first hour, I'll have Jennifer Alvarado with me. And in the second hour, a great country music artist by the name of Lisa Daggs. Country gospel music as well. So you're going to love both of those. The ladies in country are fantastic. We've got a great show planned for you tonight. Glad you're here. We want to thank all of our syndicated and affiliate stations that replay the show. Great radio stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com, that is from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be, that is also Belgium, WVMIradio.com. We are on realradio.us, downtheroadradio.com. That is from Ireland. We are on countrymusicexpress.co.uk. That is also Country Music Express magazine. I just got featured last month in a nice write-up article. We appreciate that. And our live radio player is on their website 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. That is even more awesome. Live 365 with today's country Tim Kelly and his Cashbox FM is what that one is. We are on Bourbon Trail Radio on live365.com. There you go. We are on Apple Music, Google Play, all the big ones, Spotify, and iHeartRadio. We are on the Chimp FM from Canada and brand new, the countrythunder.com.au, countrythunder.com from Australia. So thank you to all of those folks for replaying the show. We sure appreciate it. The third one from Ray Fulcher is up next in the Triple Play. It is called Girl in It on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
At the car wash on the corner, there's a boy about 17, spinning every ashtray quarter, trying to get that Chevy clean. If he plays his cards right, by 8 o'clock tonight, there'll be a girl in it. And he'll put on a slow, she'll play hard to get, make him work all night for that front porch kiss. When he goes home to sleep and drifts into a dream, there'll be a girl in it. They're why they make porch swings and half-carried rings, Carolina sunsets and California kings. If your heart's on fire, if everything's spinning, if you're going out of your mind, I bet there's a girl in it. There's a Romeo in an airport, dozen roses in his hand, waiting by the window for that big old bird to land. 'Cause that 737 dropping down from heavens, got a girl in it. They're wild, they make porch swings and half-carat rings, Carolina sunsets and California kings. If your heart's on fire, if everything's spinning, if you're going out of your mind, I bet there's a girl in it. Ooh, yeah. There's a fool on a bar stool, soaking up regret. He knows he ought to slow down, but he ain't done it yet. There's something in that glass that makes him forget the past, with that girl in it. They're why they make JD and neon lights, smoke rolling slow while that sax still slides. If your heart's on fire, if everything's spinning, if you're going out of your mind, I bet there's a girl in it.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
5 a.m. I drag a razor across my face, pour some coffee in my coffee cup. I'm on my way to that same old job that I've been going to. The only thing that's changed is I don't come home to you no more. Hey baby, how was your day? And I missed you, by the way. No more kiss, no more touching, no more same old routine, but I'm still holding on to no more everything. I remember, oh, the way it used to be. I couldn't wait to walk through that door, and the way that you held me every single night when we made love. It always felt like the first time. You know I couldn't get enough. Now no more. Hey baby, how was your day? And I missed you, by the way. No more hold me, make love to me, no more anything. Yet I'm still holding on to no more everything. Hey baby, how was your day? You know, I still miss you, by the way. No more kissing, no more touching, no more same old routine. I'm still holding on to no more. Hey baby, how was your day? And I still love you, by the way. God, I miss you, I still need you. You'll always be in my dreams, but to no more everything. Yeah, and no more everything. Oh, yeah, I keep holding on to no more everything.
Song number 2.
I'm too old for American Idol. They didn't want me on Nashville Star. They say I can't carry a tune in or out of a bucket. Who do they think they are? Well, this American's Got Talent, and I ain't giving up. I drove all the way from Hickville, Carolina, in my rusty old pickup truck. Yeah, I wasn't ready. Can I try again? So they can tell me I can't do it. I don't stand a chance. I'm absolutely, without a doubt, the worst singer they've ever had. They say I'm chasing empty dreams. Go back to the factory. Yeah, they tell me I can't do it. I'll show them next year. You wait and see. They're saying I don't look the part and I'm a little overweight. I ain't got no soul, should've just stayed home. Karaoke is my fate. I'm not right for this competition. Thanks for coming anyway. Well, Paula thinks I'm awesome. Randy calls me dog, and Simon, whatever. Yeah, they tell me I can't do it. I must be absurd. I'm definitely, utterly the worst singer they've ever heard. They say I must have lost my mind. I need to face reality. Yeah, they tell me I can't do it. I'll show them next year. You wait and see. Yeah, they tell me I can't do it. What made me think I could? Hell, there ain't no chance in this lifetime you'll ever make it to Hollywood. They're saying I need counseling. I ain't thinking rationally. Yeah, they tell me I can't do it. I'll show them next year. You wait and see. Yeah, they tell me I can't do it. I'll show them next year. You wait and see. Yeah, can I try one more song?
I think you can. That's why we call it Triple Play Thursday. You will get one more here in just a moment. They are the Wild Heart Band, listening to us on KICR Indie Country Radio tonight and hearing their own music. That is a great one called I Can't Duet, apparently a former American Idol contestant. Could you tell? We play a lot of those on here, and former NBC's The Voice, Team Blake, as well, and America's Got Talent. They all find this radio station because they're not giving up on their dreams to get discovered and get that big record deal. So we're playing them the hits before they hit, and maybe they're going to get that big record deal and get on FM terrestrial radio as well. One more from the Wild Heart Band. It is called Second Thoughts on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
She sat on the bed, and tears streaming down her face. What the hell had she just done? As she watched him through the window, load up his things and drive away. Taillights in the distance, he was gone. She remembered everything he told her when she said it was over. He said, I love you and I'll miss you, stay. If you have second thoughts, I'll be down at the bar. Yeah, I know drinking won't bring me any closer to you, but it helps kill the pain, and that's a good place to start. Yeah, I know I don't drink, but I never thought you'd break my heart. Then his phone rang. It was her on the line. She said, I'm sorry, I've been hurt so many times, but I had second thoughts. Please come home from the bar, 'cause you know drinking won't bring me any closer to you. 'Cause baby, I love you. We'll make a brand new start. You won't have to drink, I promise you. That I won't break your heart. No, I won't break your heart. They sat on the bed, tears streaming down their face.
Once again, that is Wild Heart Band. That is called Second Thoughts right here on KICR Indie Country Radio. A couple of great triple plays already, and we've got lots more to come. But we've got Jennifer Alvarado on the phone already, so we're going to go ahead and do this radio interview. And I appreciate you already being in our live chat room, man. That is awesome.
Of course, thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thanks for doing this tonight, too. We appreciate it.
Oh, I'm so excited.
Yeah.
So
Me
thanks for
too.
having
Me too, because the first thing that I've read in your bio that I want to talk about is that you've been writing songs since you were 4 years old.
Yes, yeah, I have. I started out with my Fisher-Price little tape recorder and realized that if I pressed two buttons together, it would actually record. And so that's what I started doing. So, I have a tape of some of my very, very early stuff, and it's pretty bad. But anyway, it's about unicorns, so.
Hey, if you got Fisher-Price endorsing you still, you're okay, because they're still around. That's good stuff. And on your bio, it doesn't say where you're from, so tell us where you're calling in from tonight.
I am calling from Vail, North Carolina. It's about 30 minutes outside of Hickory, about 45 minutes from Charlotte.
There you go.
So kind of in the middle of everything. But I grew up in Hickory. I was born and raised in Hickory, and then when I got married in 2012, we moved back to Vail to be around his family. So.
Okay, nice. Never been there, but I've never been east of Nashville, but I love it here in Branson. I'm in Branson, Missouri. We're right smack in the middle of the Ozark Mountains that they call it here.
Nice. I have a friend who actually moved to Branson. He works on one of the shows there. I can't remember which one, but he handles the horses and stuff like that. So. Okay.
Might be Dolly Parton Stampede?
I think it is, actually.
Yeah. That is a dinner show with lots of animals and horses and all that. You know, that's one that I haven't been to, and everybody says it's really good, and the food is excellent, too. So.
Oh, I'm sure.
Got to go check that one out. I was actually in the Branson tornado in 2012, the leap year tornado of February 29th, and we were a couple of blocks from Dixie Stampede in an apartment that we rented from one of the Duttons that own the Dutton Theater. So I've been in a couple of tornadoes, the Joplin one in 2011 and that Branson.
Oh, goodness.
So,
oh, goodness.
yes. But anyway, I'll tell you what, your music blows me away. I love it.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
Absolutely. Let's talk some more about it. What point in time did you say, hey, maybe I want to try to do this for a living and make it in the world of country music?
So I've wanted to do country music since I was super young. My grandfather actually played guitar. I was exposed to like country music at their house all the time, and he actually played for a radio show. And so I grew up with learning how to play mandolin, and then he taught me some guitar chords, and then it kind of proceeded from there. But that was kind of always my goal, was to do country music. You know, and then you get a little older and it's like, oh, you have to be practical. And so I went to college on a vocal scholarship, and actually after my first year, I was like, okay, maybe I need to think about, you know, a different career path. And so I went full time into my plan was to do law school and political science. Did that, actually did family ministries too. And so the plan was do law school and divinity, and kind of everything just came full circle back to music. I started leading worship again and went full time into ministry. And then 2020 hit and we went straight into music. So that's the 30-second version of
There you go. I love it. And we've got actually Lisa Daggs is our second radio interview tonight, and she's also a country gospel singer, if you know who she is, and fantastic. And she has relatives here in Branson, so we'll probably be able to meet in person here before too long. But she's going to be she's going to be taking a trip here to come and see her family. But I've been getting a lot of Christian country gospel music here lately, and it's really good stuff. And not only inspiring, but you guys are making it sound just as great as the country with the full production, and your vocals are great too. So it's all good.
Thank you.
Yeah, it's all good.
I started with Christian music back in 2015. That was actually my first release. And then when 2020 hit, I had all of this country stuff kind of on the side and on the back burner, and was just sort of like, okay, I want to do something with it at some point. And so 2020 was sort of that period of time that it was like, throw it out there and see what happens.
Yeah. Well, I'm looking at that too. In 2015, it says you released your first single called Relentlessly, and then you followed that by a Christian album called Hello Life, and it consisted of 13 original songs. So that is awesome to be able to write in really almost two different genres, you know, country gospel and country music. And isn't there a lot of different genres within one in country? There's outlaw country, there's pop country.
Oh, yeah.
You know,
definitely.
Yeah. And so lots of different genres and country gospel music as well. So I love every bit of it because of the stories that they tell.
Definitely. And that's what I love about country music is, you know, I don't think any other genre tells a story quite like country music does. And that's what I fell in love with. I can remember my first real memory of country music was probably like Martina McBride and watching her video for Independence Day and thinking, oh my gosh, she's telling her whole story. Like, she's being so vulnerable. Like, I felt that at a really young age, and then realized it was a songwriter, you know, Gretchen Peters, who actually wrote that song. But it was such a eye opener for me from like a songwriting standpoint that, and from a singing standpoint, that you don't necessarily have to live the words or it be your story to be able to put emotion to it. Yeah. So huge lessons with that one.
You know, I've always wondered about that one song that she has out that I still hear on the radio, and they call it classic country now. That's how great she's done, and she's been doing it for a while. But Independence Day, you know, if that was a story about her in any way, but boy, she sure put some great vocals to that too.
Oh yeah.
Isn't it true that she got discovered by running the merch table for Garth Brooks?
I think so. So I'm pretty sure her husband, who is her manager or was her manager at the time or something like that, he was passing her demo out to like everybody. So yeah, she was actually doing like fanfare in the merch table back when it was fanfare and not CMA Fest, and got it into the right hands. So yeah.
And that's what it takes, and that's why I do this radio program. We're going to be going on year number 10 next month, as a matter of fact. And
oh wow,
we started. Thank you. I started doing an '80s program on this format because when I went to broadcasting school in San Diego, it was 1988, and that's the kind of music that I was playing back then: REO Speedwagon, Journey, Madonna, Michael Jackson, Chicago, you name it, and. There was a lot of great music in that genre, but then I married a girl from Oklahoma and real close to Texas, so everybody listened to country music down there. And Garth and Toby and Vince Gill, all those guys from Oklahoma were coming up in the 90s, and I just kind of thought, man, this is the way to go because of the stories that they tell, and you can understand the words, and I love the 80s genre, I still do, but, there's nothing like country music.
Definitely.
So, and at 4 years old, let me ask you this: do you remember anything that you were writing about using Fisher Price back then?
Yeah, I totally remember my first song. It was about a unicorn. It was based on the show, The Very Last Unicorn or something. It was like a Disney show. Yeah. But I was talking about how lonely the little unicorn was.
That's awesome. In one of the theaters I used to work at that also has live animals, and they do Christian-based shows. It's called Sight and Sound Theater here in Branson. They have a lot of animals, and they put a thing on a horse to make it look like a unicorn and took pictures of that and everything. So that was pretty cool. But so they're still around. How about that?
Awesome.
Yeah.
I've never seen one, so I need to come out there just to see that.
Yep. Oh, you'd love those plays. When they did Moses, they did that for 2 seasons, 2 years of Moses. And when I worked there and I got to see the show free, I've seen it 150 times. But when they part the Red Sea in that theater, it's like the real deal. They're blowing mist in there, and you're actually getting a little bit wet from the water that's in that theater from the fan.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the fans that they've got going on and everything. They turn up the air conditioning, and the wind starts blowing through there. It is really like parting the Red Sea. It's a really neat deal. So you got to come to Branson. I highly recommend it.
Okay, I will take you up on it at some point.
We'll actually try to make that happen for you. And Lisa, that I'm going to interview next, has also reached out to Andy Williams Theater and maybe getting to do some shows there too. And so that's a really neat theater. Seats about 1,500 people. And we lost Andy several years ago. My brother was his TV producer for a couple of years and did his Christmas commercials. But his Christmas show was huge here in Branson, and he was here for 19 years. And just love this area, and build a great following of people that come to see him every year for 19 years he was here. So that was awesome too.
Yeah.
But it's got a big start for country music by guys by the name like Glenn Campbell had a theater here, Roy Clark, the Osmonds, Mickey Gilley still has a theater here and still performs at that theater. He's getting up there in health-wise isn't as great, but he's still able to do some shows. So a lot of country music history in this town. I think it's probably, I would say, number 2 to Nashville. How about North Carolina, where you're from? What's the country music scene like there?
I would say, it's definitely not Nashville. It's definitely not Branson. There's a lot of classic rock around here, but I would say predominantly it's mostly country music around here, singer-songwriter country music sort of stuff. The music scene itself is not, and maybe it's because I am more of the church music scene as far as around here, but I wouldn't say it's huge here. You would need to go to Charlotte. Charlotte's a bigger area for that. Greenville, South Carolina's huge on that. I'm actually with a songwriting group out of Greenville. And so that's sort of my network of people. But yeah, there's definitely spots around here. And there's a pretty good music scene. It's not huge. Okay. It's basically, people starting out, and a lot of people move to Nashville from around here. So yeah, That's sort of where it is. I'm trying to do that thing of stay around here, and I really, one of my hopes is eventually get a publishing deal. And so that's one of my goals for upcoming year is just try to work on that, because my heart is really with the songwriting. I love being able to tell a story. And I don't know, it's almost like a mathematical equation for me. When I'm sitting down to write, it's like this puzzle, and you get to put it together. And that's what I love about it. So yeah, that's probably my biggest goal for the upcoming year.
That's awesome. You know, I just got to visit today with a buddy now. We're buddies. His name's David Wagner. He lives in Springfield, Missouri, and I drove up about 20-minute drive from where I live to see him today, because he's been writing for some artists that I've been playing on the radio, Tiana Woods from Canada, and Danny Terrell, who is from Springfield, and several others. I mean, I walked in there and I saw his wall of all the artists that he's doing writes or co-writes with, and stuff that they've put out on and that I've played on the radio. And it was like, man, I know this person. I've interviewed them twice. I've interviewed them 3 times, whatever. And, doing this for 10 years. It's a big community, but yet it's small at the same time. And it seems like everybody kind of knows everybody. And so, just keep doing your thing, Jennifer, and you're going to get that publishing deal, because he was showing me his. And he has very advanced Parkinson's disease. And he said songwriting was the thing that really calmed that down and helped him. It was therapeutic to him.
Oh, wow.
And so he does co-writes. He can come up with ideas and lines and things like that, but needs a lot of help in the co-writing to be able to finish it. But he does have a publisher in Joplin, Missouri. So I was impressed by all of that. That was cool.
Yeah.
I told him, and I'll tell you, that's a talent I don't have. So songwriting that's something else, isn't it?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah. Let me ask you a little bit more in depth about that. Your writing style. Do you have maybe a sleepless night and a lyric in your head, or do you need to hear the hook first before you can put one together, or kind of how you do it?
I would say, I know this is going to be a bad answer to some degree, but I think every single thing is different. I do usually come up with a hook first. That's sort of where the idea starts, whether it's the name of the song or just one little line that I cannot get out of my head. So usually it's a hook, but every once in a while I'll have all of the music written. So like I'll have the melody, all that, and I'll have to go back and put lyrics to it.
Okay.
So yeah, but I would say probably 80% of the time I've got this idea of a line, and it just keeps going through my head until I have a story around it.
Yeah. That is awesome, and some songwriters, he told me, David today has about 500 songs that he's written. I'm sure you got a bunch of them too. And some of them sit around, don't they, for a while, collecting dust, maybe for a few years, several years maybe. I've heard 8-10 years this song was sitting on somebody's shelf or whatever that they wrote, and then they decided one day, hey, I'm going to try it again and pitch it again, and then all of a sudden it took off. And I hear that even from big names, that took somebody's song that had been sitting around that long, Toby Keith, he said, if you want to have me take a song like Red Solo Cup or some of those, pitch me a silly song and I'll probably take it. So he's that kind of guy.
Maybe I should pitch him Break Things.
Yeah, there you go. Hey, that's what I was going to ask you about. We're getting ready to play that one. Where did you write this one called Break Things? In the kitchen or what?
Well, so I'm very clumsy. I'm just a clumsy human being. And I had hit the garage the second time in a month, and my husband just looked at me like, what is wrong with you? And so I came in and I was sort of like, well, you married me. Like, you knew this is how I am. And I went into the bedroom and I wrote Break Things.
Wow.
And basically spun it around to try to make him laugh, because he wasn't thrilled about the car or the garage.
I was going to say, we need some clarification here, but we got it. It was with your car?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Well,
yeah.
He wow. He liked your taillights, obviously, enough to ask you out and to marry you. So me and my wife, when we were dating, that was our saying. She would follow me, I would follow her to the restaurant, because we lived in 2 different towns. And so it wasn't really a long distance relationship, but we were about an hour away from each other. And we would always say, just follow my tailpipe. And so she would be doing the driving because she knew the town that we were going to really well and all the good eating places. And so I would just follow her tailpipes. So
well, and he actually wrecked on our first date.
Oh my, okay.
Yeah. So
right. Where were you when I was selling?
History of breaking things.
Where were you when I was selling insurance? Yeah, and timeshare in Branson, so you can come stay here too. Oh man, driving around here can be a nightmare. It is super hilly, and they get 3 inches of snow. They're closing school here in Branson. It is really, really hilly streets here. So, but Break Things is an excellent song, and we're going to play that right now if that's okay, and we'll get some instant feedback from our live chat room, and then we'll come back and play 2 more because tonight is Triple Play Thursday. You picked a good night to be on the radio, all right?
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you.
We'll give you 3 songs tonight. This is the first one, Jennifer Alvarado, KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
Careless like the wind. I'm like a hurricane, destroying everything that I touch. And I break things like a heart. Doesn't matter who you are, once I get a hold of you. And I take things, take control, spit you out and let you go.
Jennifer Alvarado. That is called Break Things, and we heard some shattering glass, I think, at the end of that song. I love the sound of shattering glass, and it makes me laugh, but sometimes it's not funny.
Well, it's not fun when you break it all the time. So.
No. I'll tell you a quick little story. Me and my ex-brother-in-laws, we were both going to go down to a boggy creek in Oklahoma and go catfishing one night, and all he had for a light was a lantern. and he trips over a pile of sticks and wood, and all this stuff, and I heard psh, that shattering, and all of a sudden it was dark. You couldn't see your hand in front of your face. I was scared to death, so I hate the sound of breaking glass that night, I'll tell you. Absolutely. Well, and your next song is called Playing with Fire, and we were doing that too, trying to get the lantern lit back up. So, hey, this is working out great. It's just one segue after another. But now you were recently, it says you've been recognized and was named a person to watch by the Nashville Songwriters Association in the spring of last year. So you're getting some notice there for your songwriting, aren't you?
A little bit, yeah. I love NSAI because they always come back to me, and they always, have some sort of very, good critique, good criticism to say, hey, think about this or do this or whatever. So, I mean, for them to recognize that they think I have potential, that's great. Yeah. That's wonderful.
Yep, absolutely. Like David I was talking to today, has to do a lot of co-writes with people to be able to finish what he's working on because of his heavy advanced Parkinson's. But have you ever co-written with somebody since you've been writing at 4 years old, or do you pretty much just do your own?
So I actually, at the church I used to be at, we had a writers group. So I helped with 2 of their albums, and did a lot of co-writes then, and then kind of took a break from co-writing, and went back to doing my own stuff for a little bit. And then when I got involved with NSAI, I started meeting people, and doing some co-writes. I haven't done anything lately, but yeah, I've written several songs with people. Mm-hmm. I like co-writes. For a long time, I don't want to say I struggle with co-writes, but I'm kind of a perfectionist. And so I'm a perfectionist. Yeah. And so I'm that person who would go into a class and already have read the book. And so it's kind of the same thing with a co-write for me, is I go in and I sort of already have this idea. I already have what I'm thinking. Mm-hmm. And I had to get past that to sort of say, it's okay to not come in with a completed project. Yeah. So yeah, I love co-writes from the standpoint of you get somebody else's perspective, mm-hmm. and you get somebody else's words. And I think that songs can be so much stronger when you have that.
Yeah. That's awesome. I love that story. My first experience with Nashville and seeing that actually go down was back in 2008. I used to hang out at a bar with a buddy of mine. We were working, doing some concrete work, and his son had got a recording contract to make a 7-song CD or something like that. So we were there for that as well. But we got to hang out at Losers, and now they have Winners right beside it. Since I've been gone away from Nashville, I've never been there. But I used to see these guys coming in with their guitars and everything and sitting at the bar and getting a beer and just sitting down there writing songs. They had their tablets and notebooks, whatever. And I thought, man, what a cool way to make a living, because they're getting guaranteed money for whatever. And then one of the guys said, right. Yeah, that guy that wrote, American Pride for Toby Keith, probably knocking down about $250,000 in royalties. So, that's what you're after in songwriting, is that big hit.
Definitely. I think for me, I just want to write a song that really impacts people. That's my huge thing, is I want to know that if it can be a voice to somebody who feels like they have nobody that understands their situation. That's sort of what I want with a song. Yeah. And if it becomes a huge hit, yeah, great. That's wonderful. Yeah. But I think I measure the success of it on just the fact, is it relevant to somebody else? Does somebody else feel something from it? Because I know growing up, I'm an only child, and I know growing up that there were so many songs that just hit me at the right moment, and it was that voice of like a friend that made you feel like, okay, I have somebody who understands my situation. Mm-hmm. And so that's my biggest thing that I want with a song.
I totally love that story, and you just put it on display when you told us about this song called "I Break Things," and then you put yourself out there because the song, is pretty much about you. So that takes a lot of gumption to be able to do something like that. To really put yourself out there and your experiences, and try to have somebody else benefit from that or learn from that or whatever. That is really neat.
Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely. Only child, that saved me a question because I usually ask that one, if you had any siblings that are interested in music like yourself, what mom and dad might think of you wanting to be a country music singer, that kind of stuff growing up. But tell me some names of artists that maybe you did listen to. You mentioned Martina, but or any others, maybe names that we would know on country radio that you used to listen to?
Yeah, well, country artists, my biggest influence was Reba McEntire.
Oh.
I had stand-ups down in my Barbie room in our basement. Like, I had these huge life-size stand-ups, and actually, with my Barbies, I made it like Reba and her tour. So I had my little redheaded midge doll and had her entire band, and I would put on shows. So, yeah, Reba was definitely the big one. But yeah, Martina. So many ladies from like the 90s, the 90s country, Dina Carter, Shelley Wright. But then also, classic country, because I did grow up with my grandparents a lot. And so, Willie Nelson and Patsy Cline. Patsy Cline was a huge influence. Dolly Parton was a huge influence. Conway Twitty.
Wow.
So, and I wanted to marry Randy Travis for a long time. So,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a shame is what happened to him with that stroke. I'm still hearing him on the radio. We listen to a classic country station here and absolutely love his music, and it is timeless. And he's got a Christmas song that he did with a gentleman by the name of Drew Parker that I was playing last Christmas. They, dubbed it all together. It was obviously done before Randy had his stroke and everything, but it is so well done. If you get a chance to check that out, it's called New Man in Town. It's talking about Jesus. So,
okay.
Yeah, Randy Travis and Drew Parker. You'll love it. It's awesome. And I see, that's Lisa, the next interview she sent me a Christmas song over too. So if you do, and being a Christian country gospel artist, come around October, November when the Christmas songs are getting ready to hit radio, be sure to hit me up again and I'll play anything that you got Christmas wise and put it in rotation too.
Awesome. Yeah, actually I was talking to my producer about that, at the end of last year, that we're probably going to do some sort of Christmas project this year.
That'd be awesome.
So,
Awesome.
Yeah.
It still feels like Christmas here. Going to be 29 tomorrow night in Branson, they're saying.
Oh, goodness.
I'm ready for spring. They say it is by the calendar.
I'm sure you are.
We had to change our clocks and everything. I was getting ready for it, but it ain't happened yet. So we may get snow flurries. We might have a white Christmas tomorrow morning, they say. So hopefully not. Let me ask you this one question before we end the interview and wrap up with a couple of more of your songs. We might hear some more of the same names, but who is an artist that you would like to either perform with live on stage or maybe somebody that you'd love to open for in a big, big show? Your dream gig?
Reba.
Awesome.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, yep. Reba. I think I would probably die in the process, but yeah.
Hey, here's your one chance, Fancy. Don't let us down now. Come on.
But yeah, if I could sing "Does He Love You" with Reba, I'd be good.
Yeah, that would be awesome. Awesome. And I didn't know this for a long time, and I started doing classic country and researching some of the artists, and Hillary Scott's mom sang the duet with Reba McEntire, Linda Davis. I did not know she was Hillary Scott's mom from Lady A.
Yeah, I used to go to Linda Davis's fan club parties every summer. And so I met Hillary at some of those because, of course, I was like the only 12, 13-year-old that was there other than her. So, yeah. But yeah, I love Linda Davis. She's one of the nicest people you'll ever meet.
Yeah, that is awesome. Well, you're awesome, too. I appreciate the interview tonight. Before we do let you go, tell everybody, and I've been looking at your website all night long or all interview long, where we can find folks, find you on social media. Where can folks find you?
Yeah, so if you want to check out my website, it's jenniferalvarado.com. But I've also got a Twitter at Guitar Diva 12. It's kind of different. And Instagram is Jennifer Alvarado Music. TikTok is Jennifer Alvarado Music. Facebook is Jennifer Alvarado Music or /Jim Music 12, I think is what it is.
Okay.
So I'm on all of those. Find me, talk to me. I'd love to hear from you.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm on Spotify and all the digital platforms too. So you'll follow me on there.
You'll be on all those tonight as well, because this show is on a lot of those: Spotify, iHeartRadio, and just a bunch of internet formats, and 12 other stations around the country and around the world. Australia's going to play you, Belgium, Germany, Denver, Colorado. So we got a bunch of them.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
We will definitely get your music out there. And thanks for hanging out with us in the chat room like you do from time to time. And you've been in there chatting while you've been doing this. So you're multitasking. So.
I am. Hopefully I don't say anything weird.
Yeah, that's a neat thing. We appreciate that. Now, we're going to go out with a song called Playing with Fire. And then to the top of the hour, we're going to play another one, your latest single called Curious. Tell me real quick before we go about Playing with Fire. Is this another lesson you learned?
Not really. Now, this is more when you're friends with somebody and you know that they like you like them, but you also know, and honestly, Curious is kind of about the same thing. But it's just that, you know, boy likes girl, girl likes boy, but they're both terrified to see where it goes because they're friends and you don't want to screw that up.
I love it. That is awesome. And that's real life right there, and that's real country music, and that's what we love about playing the indie artists. You guys write from the heart. And, you know, I see a lot of song titles. I got an email full of stuff that I don't know what it's about until I do these interviews, and I call it the stories behind the songs. So thank you so much for doing that, because now we hear the stories behind everything, and you've got some great stories to tell.
Oh, thank you. Thanks so much for having me on.
You are welcome. Her name is Jennifer Alvarado. This is called Playing with Fire on KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Your touch, never had something that I crave so much. Your attention's my control. I never can get enough, and it all started with one touch. Your voice, it's all that I need to make it hard to breathe. Like my favorite song that can make me believe this isn't wrong, so I hold on. And now I'm looking at you, looking at me. Never seem to have to say anything, 'cause I know what you're thinking. And like a moth to a flame until we can't escape, we both know that our hearts will break, but here we are, playing with fire. One time, if we only let it happen one time, if we went a little crazy and lost our minds, defenses were down, we told ourselves we have to know. And now I'm looking at you, looking at me. Never seem to have to say anything, 'cause I know what you're thinking. And like a moth to a flame until we can't escape, we both know that our hearts will break, but here we are, playing with fire. Now I'm looking
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
I can see you looking at me from across the room. With every single glance I get a little more confused. You shouldn't want me, I shouldn't want you. All of our reasons, we follow the rules, but all I keep dreaming about is me with you. Are you curious where this is going? Curious, I think you should know that when it comes to me and you, I don't know what to do, but I'm curious about you. Yeah, I know that we both agree that we should just be friends, but when our late night conversations get deep, I can't pretend. Cause I know you want me, you know I want you. Forget the boundaries, let's break our own rules. All I keep thinking about is me with you. Are you curious where this is going? Curious, think you should know that when it comes to me and you, I don't know what to do, but I'm curious about you. One touch and I won't know what to do. One kiss will quickly lead to two. And if our guards all came down and we don't try to stop this now, do you ever wonder what could happen to? Are you curious? Are you curious? Are you curious where this is going? Curious, think you should know that when it comes to me and you, I don't know what to do, but I'm curious about you. Got me thinking about us. Got me thinking about you. Got me thinking about you. About you. Got me thinking about us. Got me thinking about you. Got me thinking about me and you.
That is the current and latest single from Miss Jennifer Alvarado. It is called Curious, and I'm loving that one. We're going to definitely keep playing her music. That is fantastic. I had a great interview with her as well. She's still hanging out in our live chat room, and I love that. Miss Jennifer Alvarado, go check her out on her website. Let me pull it up real quick. It is jenniferalvarado.com. So that's easy right there. And Alvarado is ALVARADO. So there you go, ladies and gentlemen. Fantastic. Welcome to the second hour of today's country with yours truly, Tim Kelly. And we are playing more fantastic artists in hours number 2 and 3. And I've got another great radio interview scheduled for the bottom of this hour. Miss Lisa Daggs is going to join us as well. So you're going to hear her traditional country music and gospel country, as well as the stories behind her songs. This next artist is making his radio debut tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio. 3 songs in a row coming up from Ryan Laird. The first one is called Make It Work on today's country from KICR Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Can we talk? I got a little thought about what's cool and what is hard. Mister, have you got a minute? I can shut up and walk away, or stand up and turn a page. Sister, have you got a minute? I don't need a megaphone or a protest sign, but you're welcome to a piece of my mind. Make it work, make it work. Take this little place called Earth, just a tiny blue dot. It's all we've got. Make it work, make it work. Neath the pocket of your shirt, with every single beat, you take it to the street and make it work. From DC to BC, NY to the River Kwai, everybody's in it. Oh, east to west, dirt to sky, there's no us or them on you or I. Everybody's in it. You can try to turn your back, but where you gonna go? This is one test we can't afford to blow. Make it work, make it work. Take this little place called Earth, just a tiny blue dot. It's all we've got. Make it work, make it work. Neath the pocket of your shirt, with every single beat, gotta take it to the street and make it work. If you got a better plan or a better place to be, I wanna hear it, I'm all ears. Come on, lay it on me. Yeah. Oh, lay it on me. So make it work, make it work. Take this little place called Earth, just a tiny blue dot. It's all we've got. Make it work, make it work. Neath the pocket of your shirt, with every single beat, gotta take it to the street and make it work. Yeah, make it work, yeah. Come on, make it work. Oh, come on now, make it work.
Song number 2.
You look so good, wrapped up in the morning sun, with nothing but a smile and my sweatshirt on. We could get up now and make the most of a Saturday, or put down our heads, stay here in bed till it's Sunday. We'll sleep until the afternoon, then jump in some blue jeans and slide on some tennis shoes. Cause you know I love that tousled hair tucked under my trucker hat. Those smoke show eyes peeking through my old Ray-Bans. You're looking so good that it hurts. I don't mind your perfume all over my t-shirts. Yeah, it kinda knocks me out, baby, when you wear me out. You say I wear my heart out there on my sleeve, but all my stuff looks so much better on you than me. And I don't mind not having a thing to wear, as long as you promise me that you'll be there. You look so great in those fancy dancing shoes, but the truth is what I love best on you is that tousled hair tucked under my trucker hat. Those smoke show eyes peeking through my old Ray-Bans. You're looking so good that it hurts. I don't mind your perfume all over my t-shirts. Yeah, it kinda knocks me out, baby, when you wear me out. hair tucked under my trucker hat. Those smoke show eyes peeking through my old red band. Yeah, you're looking so good that it hurts. So don't mind your perfume all over my t-shirts. Yeah, it kinda knocks me out. Yeah, you kinda knock me out, baby, when you wear me out. Baby, when you wear me out. Come on, wear me out.
His name is Ryan Laird, making his radio debut tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio. That is called Wear Me Out. Well, you can't wear me out or my mouse. I'm just sitting here pushing play on the best in new country music, and I'm going to keep doing it until 10 p.m. Central Time. And here in about 18 minutes or so, we're going to have another great radio interview. Miss Lisa Daggs is going to join us on the program as well. The latest single from Ryan Laird, the third one in his triple play, it is called Eileen on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Every time you smile my way, it lights me up like the sun has never lit up a day. You're my miracle. It's in the way you twirl your hair. It's in the way you act like you don't gotta care in the world. Eileen, you take me to places I've never been. Eileen, I'm gonna love you until the grass ain't green. Eileen, it's in the way you bat those eyes and how you make each moment the best in my life. That's no lie. I only wish that I could give you a fraction of what you've given me. I'm lucky you're mine. Eileen, you take me to places I've never been. Eileen, I'm gonna love you until the grass ain't green. Eileen, when I'm holding you and you're holding me, I've never felt a better feeling. Eileen, you take me to places I've never been. Eileen, I'm gonna love you until the grass ain't green. You mean so much to me, Eileen. Oh, Eileen.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do.
Today's Country.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
I'm never gonna want her to leave. Her pretty face is always wearing a smile. She swears I put it there. Well, who am I to question why she's crazy about me, when honestly I don't care. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along. I thought by now she'd have changed her mind, moved on to someone new, but she can't get enough of this good old boy. So what's a good old boy to do? If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along. No way I'm gonna fight it, this wave I'm gonna ride it. Sometimes it's just your time. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. If it keeps going like it's going, if we keep rolling on this strong, if it keeps going like it's going, gonna keep on rolling along. Yeah, baby, keep on rolling along. Yeah, keep on rolling along.
Song number 2.
You see that girl right there, with the moonlight shining in her hair? Buddy, she's the one that I told you about. You know this restless heart of mine ain't the falling in love kind, but I think it might be too late for that now. That girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. There's just something about her smile that drives me a different kind of wild. It makes me wanna lay it all out on the line. And everybody around here knows this is about the time that I let go. But I can't afford to say goodbye this time. 'Cause that girl is a game changer, a soul savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since you come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. That girl is a game changer, a soul saver. savior. The devil in me's in a world of danger. This hellraiser is a backseat taker now. Since she come around, that girl is a risk taker, a wild horse breaker. When the lights go down, she's a sweet love maker. And I finally found the one I can't live without. That girl is a game changer. That girl is a game changer.
His name is Marty Heddon. That is called Game Changer. And before that, another great song from Marty called Goin' How It's Going. How's it going, everybody? Hope you're enjoying the music on Triple Play Thursday. We'll have another great radio interview coming up here shortly, and 90 more minutes of the best in new country music for you as well. The third single from Marty Heddon is called A Little Less Lonely on today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
I'm only half past heartache, and it's almost closing time. Just like that clock on the wall, you're still hanging on my mind. Every sip feels like one more step, a little farther down that line. Lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Pour me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. Glass is empty, maybe I'll be able to smile. Even two-step with a stranger, forget about you for a while. It's a long, hard road, and I'm moving real slow, but at least for a few more miles I'll be lonely, a lighter shade of blue. I'm climbing and stumbling, trying to get over you. Order me one more round of a double shot of Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. Shot a Crown, 'cause I'm drowning her goodbye. I'm a little less lonely, if only for tonight.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Cut off blue jeans, not a drop of sunscreen. We drove trucks at 15, bought tires making hayfield ruts. A Chevy key in your right hand, punch a hole ones you didn't run through when there wasn't nothing else to do. 'Cause that's just the way it was way back where I grew up, bare feet on a county road, stealing kisses on a turnpike. It's been a minute, yeah, it's been a while, but I'd drive 1,000,000 two-lane miles to a town that's small. Gas was $1 when the days got hotter. You take a sip of that hose water. Days were slow, world was younger, time was simpler. Mama yelled supper, problems were fewer, lived for the summer. Wish I'd known I'd never get another. 'Cause that's just the way it was way back where I grew up, bare feet on a county road, stealing kisses on a turning road. It's been a minute, yeah, it's been a while, but I'd drive 1,000,000 two-lane miles to a town that's smaller. Gas was $1 when the days got hotter. You take a sip of that hose water. You take a sip of that hose water.
Song number 2.
There's a neon light in a bar in Nashville, and there's a band playing her favorite song. And he's drowning in shots of tequila, thinking how bad he done her wrong. And she's moving on. It's a place for the broken-hearted, where you go when your baby's gone. The sun goes down and the night gets started. The lonely gets longer, the whiskey gets stronger. We all need a place to fall apart. God made a woman, man made a bar. The Trail of Tears goes on forever, 'cause everybody else got a heart that breaks. There's always that one love, you'll never forget it. A couple drinks and you can drift away, make you feel better. It's a place for the broken-hearted, where you go when your baby's gone. The sun goes down and the night gets started. The lonely gets longer, the whiskey gets stronger, and we all need a place to fall apart. God made a woman, man made a bar with a jukebox and a good time song. Two lonely strangers that are moving on. It's a place for the broken-hearted, where you go when your baby's gone. The sun goes down and the night gets started. The lonely gets longer, the whiskey gets stronger, and we all got a place to fall apart. God made a woman, so man made a bar. God made a woman, so man made a bar.
His name is Dylan Carmichael. He is the nephew of John Michael Montgomery and Eddie Montgomery from Montgomery Gentry. That is called Man Made a Bar, and before that, another great song called Hose Water. Used to drink out of that all the time. I still do that once in a while, but I'm on the radio right now. I got a bottle of bottled water sitting right here. Hose wouldn't be very practical. We don't want to get everything wet. My mouse wouldn't like that. Yes. But we're having a good time. Dylan Carmichael just performed a few months ago at the Grand Ole Opry. Used to be a security guard inside the Ryman Auditorium and vowed one day that he would walk in there with his guitar and play in that circle at the Ryman Auditorium where all the artists want to be, and he did it a few months back. Congratulations to him as well. And he's got some new music coming out. I believe tomorrow he's going to have a new single. We'll have it next Friday, a week from tomorrow. I've already pre-recorded tomorrow's show. I won't be on the air live, so we're going to miss you live, but we will be back next Friday as well. The third single in the triple play for Dylan Carmichael, it is called Hot Beer. On Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, playing new country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Girl, I knew it was a matter of time before you got down up, pulled into my drive and apologized 'cause the other night you went crazy. You said you're just here to collect your stuff. Now you're crying and you're talking about making up like you wanna come back. Let me think about that now, baby. Well, I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, or go hunting with an empty gun, see once in a lifetime deer, or work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer. I'm sorry if it sounds kinda overboard, but you cheated and you lied and you wrecked my Ford, so you might as well stay there on the porch now, honey. If you wanna know the odds of another try, they're about the same as a tractor flying. Quit your laughing, girl. I ain't trying to be funny. I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane, go hunting with an empty gun, see once in a lifetime deer, work a Saturday just for fun, and come home and drink a hot beer, come home and drink a skunk, oh, totally not cold, flat and scratch 'cause it's done been rolled in the back of the bed with the trash and the tools, hell, I'd even pop an old dose for you, yeah, hey. I'd rather drink a hot beer, turn it up and take a long sip, hell, I'd even take a big swig of Uncle Bubba's old dip spread, go hunting with an empty gun, see once in a lifetime deer, work a Saturday just for fun, come home and drink a hot beer, come home and drink a hot beer.
New country sounds like this.
I'd rather drink a hot beer, build a fire in the pouring rain, burn all of my fishing gear, then set sail in a hurricane.
And this.
I don't wanna be a good time girl, arm around my shoulder, shutting down your favorite bar.
And this.
99 Halo couldn't take you away.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
staring straight out the window. The walls are closing in, and it ain't even noon. Watching that second hand spinning round in circles, and knowing I need a change real soon. I gotta get out of here, go full throttle, take it to a higher gear. Really in my face, it's my escape to come back a member of the human race. Only thing I know, there ain't no doubt, I gotta get out. Come on, gonna head straight to the bay, soak up some summer rays, and shoot me a shot of Jose and a chaser too. I gotta get out of here, go full throttle, take it to a higher gear. Wind in my face, it's my escape to come back a member of the human race. Only thing I know, there ain't no doubt, I gotta get out. I gotta get out. Top down, break and shading, highway, my cares fading. Sunshine, unwind, play the radio loud. I gotta get out of here, go full throttle, take it to a higher gear. Wind in my face, it's my escape to come back a member of the human race. Only thing I know, there ain't no doubt, I gotta get out. Gotta get out. Ooh, gotta get out.
Song number 2.
Are you a regular sinner or considered a saint? Or living between temptation and restraint? Only you know what you are and what you ain't. This ride through life can be like a runaway train. It'll travel faster with every passing year. There's no brake to pull, so you gotta learn to steer. It'll test your faith to arrive on time, not late. This ride through life can be like a runaway train. The speed of life makes it all a short ride, and the ticket's only good one way, one time. You judge by how you live, not how you explain the ride you take through life on the runaway train. If a scar and mark just proves that you're alive, they're a testament to your power to survive. 'Cause at the start, that end looks further away. This ride through life can be like a runaway train. The speed of life makes it all a short ride, and the ticket's only good one way, one
Tiana Woods. She is a great Canadian artist. That is called Runaway Train. And before that, another great song called Get Out. Now, I got out of the house today, went to Springfield, Missouri, and met a great songwriter by the name of David Wagner, who writes songs for that young lady right there, Miss Tiana Woods from Canada. They have hooked up, and they are doing some great, great things. And she's getting ready to release 2 more of his. Now, if you look at the picture we posted today on Facebook and on social media, he's wearing a Get Out t-shirt from Tiana Woods, so that's really cool. And I'm wearing a KICR Indie Country Radio ball cap. You can get some of our merchandise for yourself on our website, KICR Indie Country Radio. Just hit that merch tab and go help yourself to some t-shirts and all kinds of cool stuff. His girlfriend Natalie got her a t-shirt. I saw somebody bought one but didn't know who it was. Talked to her today and it was her, so that is awesome stuff. Thank you guys for supporting the radio station. Let's play one more from Tiana Woods for her triple play. It is called Bring Your Own Sunshine on Today's Country from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best. It is Triple Play Thursday.
Miles in the rain, you swear it ain't gonna let up. You feel every single drop of the pain, so close to giving in and giving up. Every day we got a choice, a decision to make. Don't you wanna see the world in a brighter way? Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't ever second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies, and to bring your own sunshine. Don't it make you feel good, make you feel safe to hang your hat on a whole lot of hope? All that it takes is a little bit of faith right there at the end of your road. You can't always depend on somebody else. Sometimes you gotta do it yourself. Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't ever second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies, so bring your own sunshine. Be the one, be the light. Yeah, start today for the rest of your life. Make your own dreams, make your own luck, make your own peace with the man above. Give a little more, take a little less. For the very first time, don't ever second guess. Life is full of dark and stormy skies. Life is full of dark and stormy skies. Gotta bring your own sunshine. Bring your own sunshine. Yeah, bring your own sunshine. Bring your own sunshine.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
Burning sun ran me out of bed. Now I wish I'd have stayed instead. I need a kiss and this just won't do. Yeah, I was laying right there next to you. What you say you meet me under those sheets. I'll draw the shade so no one peeks, even though it'd be a sight to see. You laying right there next to me. What a feeling I can't explain. If it's love, I sure fell in like a cool tingle without the rain. You taste as smooth as wine, and I hang on every time. I might just lose my mind when your lips touch mine. No need to come up for air. In our love we can die right there. I don't wanna ever be through laying right there next to you. What a feeling I can't explain. If it's love, I sure fell in like a cool tingle without the rain. You taste as smooth as wine, and I hang on every time. I might just lose my mind when your lips touch mine. What a feeling I can't explain. If it's love, I sure fell in like a cool tingle without the rain. You taste as smooth as wine, and I hang on every time. I might just lose my mind when your lips touch mine. Lips touch mine. Burning sun ran me out of bed. I wish I stayed instead.
Song number 2.
Don't do no good. And hearing her name don't ease no pain like he thought it would. Since she's been gone, cold winds been calling her name in the night. He says, I'd sure like to know why I can't let go of this double-barrel bourbon on ice. What could have been kisses are now just wishes. Will they ever come true? And it's got me thinking maybe it's my drinking. Lord, what did I do? Maybe it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. Whispers your name when I'm missing you. He pulls out a picture of the first time he kissed her in that baby blue 59. Says that's my girl, she was my whole world. That's the day I made her mine. If I had it my way, we'd be together today, holding each other tight. Now just wishes, will they ever come true? And it's got me thinking, maybe it's my drink. Lord, what did I do? Maybe it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. This whiskey whispers your name when I'm missing you. Could have been kisses, or now just wishes. Will they ever come true? And it's got me thinking, baby, it's my drinking. Lord, what did I do? Maybe it's not what I did, it's what I didn't do. This whiskey whispers your name when I'm missing you.
I had some great music in my email from that gentleman this week, and it is fantastic. He's getting 3 plays tonight, and we set up a radio interview as well. His name is Ellis Griffin. That is called Whiskey Whisper, and before that, another great tune called Lips. Well, I'm glad to have my lips behind the microphone tonight, and I hope you guys are enjoying the program on Triple Play Thursday. The best in new country music lives right here. One more from Ellis Griffin. It is called Longer on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday. Getting ready to go another hour longer.
Do the good times really last? Are the best days in the past? Let's give it a chance and don't look back. Night is young and so are we. Feels like magic, baby, you and me. Don't wake me up if it's a dream. Stay with me longer. Baby, just hold my hand. This feeling gets stronger. Hang on as tight as you can. 'Cause we both know there's no good in goodbye. Wait with me through the hell and high water. Stay with me longer. Stay and make this house a home. I can't do it on my own. This life ain't meant to go it alone. Now, darling, I can't explain just what you do when you walk away. You drive this old boy's heart insane. Stay with me longer. Baby, just hold my hand. This feeling gets stronger. Hang on as tight as you can. 'Cause we both know there's no good in goodbye. High water. Stay with me longer. Baby, wait, ain't me and you something worth holding on to? I need a day and night, just another minute with you. Baby, just hold my hand. This feeling gets stronger. And hang on as tight as you can. 'Cause we both know there's no good in goodbye. So wait with me through the hell or high water. Stay with me longer. Stay with me longer.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's best.
My cousin called me, said he saw him somewhere in the next town, sipping on something, kissing that old friend he told me not to worry about. I walked in just to see for myself, wanted to tell him to go to hell, but I held my tongue, and I just thought, bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break it. What goes around comes back around. She's gonna find out real quick. If she hadn't learned that lesson by now, maybe this time it'll stick. Bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break it. He's gonna break it. Cheater, cheater, cold beer drinker, did you think I was dumb? Cheater, cheater, I'll give it 2 weeks or 3 till y'all are done. Bless her heart, she's out of her head, barely in that little red dress. She don't know what's up ahead, but one of these days she's gonna regret all those nights spent in his arms. Bless her soul, she's in the dark. She don't really know that man of mine she's taking. Bless her heart, he's gonna break it. Cheater, cold beer drinker, did you think I was dumb? Yeah, he's gonna break it. Cheater, I'll give it 2 weeks or 3 till y'all are done. Well, bless her heart.
Song number 2.
I saw some blonde hair blowing out your shotgun window. You even went and cleaned up your truck. I heard she's vegan and she grew up on the West Coast. Just like that, I ain't mad we broke up. Don't know her, but I know you. I hate to be the one to break the news. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some turn her into me. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, fix her up with some tackle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Oh no. Yeah, I bet she drinks her beer from a glass. I bet you when you get a dip she gets mad. And when she don't know all the words to friends in low places, boy, you gon' be wanting me back. You can put the girl in the country, dress her up in denim, coveralls and new Justin boots. Sit her in the saddle, tell her go round up the cattle, but she don't know the first thing to do. Won't fix your biscuits like you like 'em. You can wish and you can try, but you can't small town or big city world. You can put the girl in the country, but you can't put the country in the girl. Country in the girl.
Her name is Jenna Paulette from the great state of Texas. That is called Country and the Girl. And before that, bless her heart. Bless your heart for hanging out with us for the third and final hour tonight on KICR Indie Country Radio. We put the country in radio, and we appreciate each and every one of you hanging out with us for the first 2 hours. The music is going to be just as good in hour number 3. I kind of plan it that way. I'm the CEO, the on-air personality, the program director, the website designer. The list goes on and on and on. And I push play on the button too here, right here. So let's do that right now. The third one from Jenna Paulette is my Face for Radio song. It is called Pretty Ugly. On today's country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
It was Sunday drive, blue sky weather. It was 2 names carved in a heart on a tree. It was him and me thinking it was gonna last forever. It was looking like a real deal diamond ring. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, but it's looking like it's all done changed. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. I'm usually a little more put together, but I can't quit wearing this worn-out shirt. Still sitting front and center, and I can't even hide how bad it hurts. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face. Clouds rolled in that always rains. It was beautiful up until he said he didn't love me. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Yeah, heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Oh, I'm talking picture perfect Polaroid, put it in a frame. Oh, yeah, it's a damn shame. Roses on the counter are wilted now. Nail holes where I took the pictures down. Right side nightstand looks a little bit dusty. Heartbreak makes pretty ugly. Mascara running down a made-up face.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Cotton flannel on a front porch swing, leather jacket and some tight blue jeans. Don't get me started on the things I think when you're wearing nothing but them soft white sheets. Yeah. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but what drives me crazy is seeing you and a honky-tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky-tonk. Smoke rings, glowing greens and reds, they hug your body like a long black dress. It's tailor-made for your silhouette. Nothing steals my breath like seeing you in a honky-tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky-tonk. Sipping and swaying and singing, girl, all I'm saying is it fits you like a glove. Listen, baby, you can put on anything, but I just go crazy seeing you in a honky-tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. Nothing turns me on like you in a honky-tonk. The way you're slipping that neon on, girl, there ain't a look you can't pull off. But nothing turns me on like you in a honky-tonk. Oh, in a honky-tonk. In a honky-tonk.
Song number 2.
Hey moon, it's me again, that guy that's always checking back in. How's she doing? I'm hoping better than I've been. Hey moon, there's someone you see that stands between her love and me, and I miss her. Damn, I miss her. Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky. Oh, but I gotta try. Hey moon, is she looking up from her room and thinking of us? Has she been tucked in, wondering where I've been, dreaming about seeing me again? Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot, and I know that it's crazy talking to a rock in the sky, but I gotta try. Hey moon,
sky. All that I gotta try. Yeah, yeah.
His name is Randall King. He is from the great state of Texas originally and playing all over Texas and the rest of the country. Just got signed to a major record deal for Warner Chappell Music, and he is awesome. I'll tell you what, people are calling him the second George Strait. I believe those people might be correct. He just released a full-length album as well. The title track of it is called Shot Glass, the third one in the triple play for Randall King on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
All my plans and all my schemes, all my hopes and all my dreams. Tell me how does all of that fit into a shot glass? My first kiss and my first car, Amazing Grace on my first guitar. Tell me how does all of that fit into a shot glass? It ain't that big, it seems so small, but still somehow it holds it all. So here's to you and my checkered past. I'm gonna shoot it down and not look back. All her love, her daydream eyes, her first hello, her last goodbye. Now tell me how does all of that fit into a shot glass? It ain't that wide, it ain't that tall, but still somehow it holds it all. So here's to you and my broken past. I'm gonna shoot it down and not look back. Daddy's gone, Mama's silver cross, and that part of me that just got lost. And tell me how does all of that fit into a shot glass? Man, tell me how did all of that fit into a shot glass? Fit into a shot glass.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indie Country Radio.
It's more than you will ever know, more than I could ever show. would show its worth. All the pain and all the hurt, and it's more than just your smile, more than just your kiss, more than all those simple things you know I'm gonna miss. And it's more than all the years you know will pass us by. It's more than all the tears you know I'm gonna cry. And it's more than just goodbye. It's more than life could ever bring, more than I could ever sing. It's more than words could ever say, more than fire burning in the rain. And it's more than just your smile, more than just your kiss. It's more than all those simple things you know I'm gonna miss. And it's more than all the years you know will pass us by. It's more than all the tears you know I'm gonna cry. And it's more than just that I know what you're thinking. You'll just move on. It's only a matter of time. But darling, I'll still be wishing, I'll still be praying. Somehow or some way we never said goodbye. And it's more than just your smile, more than just a kiss. It's more than all those simple things you know I'm gonna miss. And it's more than all the years you know will pass us by. It's more than all the tears you know I'm gonna cry. And it's more than just goodbye. It's more than all those little things you know I'm gonna miss. And it's more than all the years you know will pass us by. It's more than all the tears you know I'm gonna cry. It's more than just goodbye. Goodbye.
Song number 2.
It's an indecision kind of shape that I'm in. I think my mind is made up, it'll change like the wind. I'm all upside down with this back and forth stuff. I got a love, hate thing about love. It's one step forward and two steps back. It's nearly giving me a broken heart attack. I can't keep it together when I'm cracking up. I got a love, hate thing about love. I swear I'm never gonna
name is Dakota Hale. She is from Nixa, Missouri, just north of Branson, Missouri. Yeah, where I'm broadcasting live from the live entertainment capital of the world. That is called Love Hate Thing. And before that, Nowhere But Goodbye, Miss Dakota Hale. The third song in the triple play is called Easily on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on Triple Play Thursday.
I simply can't resist your powerful charm. Makes me wanna take you in my arms. Your eyes, your smile, your voice captivate me heart and soul. It's tough keeping it to myself, but no one else can know. I could fall in love with you so easily. I'm right there on the edge secretly, but you're with someone and I am too. That's the cold hard simple truth, the one truth that may never set me free. I could fall in love with you so easily. I gotta learn to keep my feelings in check. Wouldn't wanna lose our self-respect. Your hand's not mine to hold. I remind myself once more. That's what I long for. I could fall in love with you so easily. I'm right there on the edge secretly, but you're with someone and I am too. That's the cold hard simple truth, the one truth that may never set me free. I could fall in love with you so easily. Had we met before our lives were all laid out, I believe we both know how it would have played out. But you're with someone and I am too. You can't be mine, and that's the truth, the one truth that may never set me free. I could fall in love with you. I think I'm falling in love with you. I could fall in love with you easily.
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it. Today's Country.
I love absolutely every single song they play. This station is dangerously good.
This is Today's Country.
I like the music. I like the DJs.
There's even more to like.
I like everything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing New Country's best.
Now this is my kind of country.
New country.
New country.
New country.
Just for a while, come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together, well, we're gonna go far. Country girl, you're right. scared to be. Yeah, I tried to walk, but I was tripping all over my feet. Oh, your blue jean shorts really caught my eye. You're grinning like the devil when you walk by. Country girl, I'm your man. Country girl, come on and give me a smile. Stay with me just for a while. Come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together where we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Hey. Country girl, come on and give me a smile. Stay with me just for a while. Just for a while, yeah. Come on and dance with me in this honky-tonk bar. You and me together where we're gonna go far. Country girl, you rock my world. Country girl, you rock my world. Oh yeah, you do.
Song number 2.
Hey, 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 I wanna love you. Hey, I wanna hug you. I wanna tease you. Hey, I wanna squeeze you. So come on back to me. Hey, I've been thinking what I've been missing. I've been thinking, ooh, you've been kissing. So come on back to me. Well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, 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 I'm gonna love you. Hey, hey, I wanna kiss you. Hey, 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 I wanna squeeze you. Hey, 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 I've been thinking. Hey, hey, what I've been missing. Hey, I've been thinking. Hey, ooh, you've been kissing. Hey, well, you looked at me and I began to melt. Well, you touched my hand and this is what I felt. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Yeah, I kinda felt like living, felt like trying, felt like living, and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me. Come on back to me. Hey, 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 hey,
Hey, hey, that is an awesome song. It is Jonathan Lynn, Come Back to Me. And before that, another great tune called Country Girls. We'll send that out to one country girl who's having a birthday. She's live in our chat room tonight, Miss Donna from Nashville, Tennessee. Happy birthday, Donna. I must have missed something in the chat room tonight. Didn't know it was your birthday coming up. Happy birthday. And yes, you can have a triple play for 3 Jonathan Lynns for your birthday. Absolutely. The third one in the triple play is called Made You For Me, featuring Bryn Black and Jonathan Lynn on today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best. It's Triple Play Thursday.
He made the earth in just one day. Made a man and a woman from clay. Made the stars that shine so bright, just like you to light up my life. You bring joy and peace to my soul. You're the one that makes me whole. Of all the things that God has made, He made you for me. He made the sun and the moon and the sky. He put that little sparkle in your eye. From the highest mountain to the deepest sea, yes, He made you for me.
Lying here with you tonight, that's when this thought comes to mind. How the one that made the world would fill the heart of this simple girl. All my hopes and all my dreams have become a reality. Of all the things that God has made, He made you for me.
He made the sun and the moon and the sky. He put that little sparkle in your eye. From the highest mountain to the deepest sea, yes, He made you for me. I thank the Lord above for sending you for me to love. He made the sun and the moon and the sky. He put that little sparkle in your eye. From the highest mountain to the deepest sea, yes, He made you for me. Yeah. Made you for me. Made you just for me. Made you for me. Made you just for me. Made you for me.
You're listening to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
Moonshine. Night is young and the moon is high, little up on the ridge. It's gonna be a good night. South wind bringing in a summer breeze. Cut a little path through the sycamore tree. I know you got a little stash in a mason jar, but I'd rather get a buzz from shooting stars. Moonshine, a blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Moonshine, spin me around and hold me tight. I won't need another drink in my life if I got you and Miss Moonshine. Going too fast on a logging road, gonna get there quick, gonna dance real slow. Fire roars while the air gets cold, sparks will fly, we'll keep each other warm. Moonshine, blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Moonshine, spin me around and hold me tight. I won't need another drink in my life if I got you and this I know you got a little stash in a mason jar, but I'd rather get a buzz from shooting stars. Blanket of stars in our own spotlight. Spin me around and hold me
number 2.
It comes with no warning, storming, pouring heavy. World on your shoulders, bricks and boulders heavy. Overtime praying, life is weighing heavy. You can lighten the load if you brighten the road. Have a brother man, lend a loving hand, be a spark in the dark for the ones who can't. Start their own fire, arc their own wires, be a house in the harbor leading to the land. When the weight of the water's leaning hard, riding high on the levee, be the light in the heavy. Be an ear that listens to a mother living through the heavy. Be a word that's tender to hearts in the blender of the heavy. Be a spoon at the mission with your boots in the trenches of the heavy. 'Cause it's a proven fact, your blues are better when you're giving back. Be a brother man, lend a loving hand, be a spark in the dark for the ones who can't. Start their own fire, arc their own wires, be a house in the harbor leading to the land. When the weight of the water's leaning hard, riding high on the levee, be the light in the heavy. Be the light in the heavy. We're all just a phone call, a shortfall from spending a minute, a month, or a year of our own life in it. Be a brother man, lend a loving hand, be a spark in the dark for the ones who can't. Start their own fire, arc their own wires, be a house in the harbor leading to the land. When the weight of the water's leaning hard, riding high on the levee. When the storms keep pouring, be a beacon in the night, ever ready. Be the light in the heavy. Be the light in the heavy.
We recently wrapped up our second great radio interview. Her name is Sherry Rowe. That is called The Heavy. And before that, another hit song of hers that we've known of for a while and played a while. It is called Moonshine as well. The third one in the triple play for Sherry Rowe is one of her latest singles. It is called Long Hugs on Today's Country from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New country's best on Triple Play Thursday.
Take the long way to your mama's. Make it a long day, just shooting the breeze. Take a long break from all the drama. Make your long face laugh happy. If you use half the time to do it, you lose half the point of doing it. So don't rush through it. Life's a canvas, so cover it up. Don't go out with any paint on the brush. You're never guaranteed another run around the sun. Squeeze the heck out of the next you love. Live in the moment till the moment's done. Life is short, give long hugs. Life is short, give long hugs. Keep a short list of your grudges and a short leash on every vice. Don't you dwell on your shortcomings, 'cause there's no shortage of precious time that flies. Life's a canvas, so color it up. Don't go out with any paint on the brush. You're never guaranteed another run around the sun. Squeeze the heck out of the next you love. Live in the moment till the moment's done. Life is short, give long hugs. Life is short, give long hugs. If it's worth taking your time, there's nothing wrong with taking a long time to get it right. Life's a canvas, so color it up. Don't go out with any paint on the brush. You're never guaranteed another run around the sun. Squeeze the heck out of the next you love. Live in the moment till the moment's done. Life is short, give long hugs. Life is short, give long hugs. Life is short, give long hugs. Life is short, give long
to Triple Play Thursday on KICR Indie Country Radio.
One less bar in this town I go drinking. One less beach to watch that red sun sinking. One less number in my phone. One less way to get back home. One less church to go to pray. If less is more is what they say, then I got one more, almost got it right. One more string of sleepless nights. One more, tell myself it's gonna be okay. One more, man, what could have been? One more, why this had to end? One more empty bottle in this world, 'cause of one less girl. One less favorite song that I'll be playing. One less I love you that I'll be saying. One less pair of blue-green eyes. One less car parked in my drive. One less dance out in the rain. If less is more is what they say, then I got one more, almost got it right. One more string of sleepless nights. One more, tell myself it's gonna be okay. One more, man, what could have been? One more, why this had to end? One more empty bottle in this world, 'cause of one less girl that I still want, that I still need, that I can't stop thinking about. That took my breath, took my heart, can't live without. One more, almost got it right. One more string of sleepless nights. One more, tell myself it's gonna be okay, okay. One more, man, what could have been? One more, why this had to end? One more empty bottle in this world, 'cause of one less girl. One less girl.
Song number 2.
Well, I'm sure God's got a lot of strikes against me. I don't always make it to church on Sunday. Been known to use 4-letter words, and too often I forget to pray unless I'm in trouble. I like my whiskey strong and double. Lord knows I spend a lot of nights sitting on this church pew bar stool, listening to the sinners in the pool, talking about their broken hearts. 'Cause in here you come as you are. Can't help but think the man upstairs is cool. With me on this church pew bar stool. Last week I missed the preacher's sermon, but I was helping Joe unload some burdens. 'Cause he lost his job and lost his wife. So I had a holy Saturday night, sitting on this church pew bar stool, listening to the sinners and the fools, talking about their broken hearts. 'Cause in here you come as you are. Can't help but think the man upstairs is cool. With me on this church pew bar stool. The good book said to do what he would do, and I do. Sitting on this church pew bar stool, listening to the sinners and the fools, talking about their broken hearts. 'Cause in here you come as you are. Can't help but think the man upstairs is cool. With me on this church pew bar stool. Church pew bar stool. Church pew bar stool.
Church Pew Barstool and One Less Girl from J.D. Shelburne. Well, that's going to do it for this week's edition of Triple Play Thursday. I want to thank Jennifer Alvarado for joining me tonight on the program. Amazing artist and amazing music. I love her stuff. And go check her out on our website, jenniferalvarado.com. Today's Country with Tim Kelly is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like us there on Facebook and we will like you right back. I will not be live tomorrow, but there will be a show on our Spreaker radio player at 7 p.m. Central Time. Go check it out on New Music Friday. Bye-bye, everybody.
I can put you in a cornfield and down